I mean, this has been a bit of a grind, but what you see is players making mistakes on offense and defense, and that turning into something that the offenses can capitalize on.
Getting a great shot of not just the action, but the crowd and the electricity of this atmosphere. This is the only quarterfinal going on right now. It's on Universe Point. Texas, UMass, the winner going to the semifinals to take on Cal Poly SLO.
And the loser is shedding tears in a postseason huddle.
Got to get the disc in the hands of Slayton, and now back to Clyde. Of course, those star players going to be out on the field. Nice inside shot.
Nearly poach blocked, but the defender decides at the last minute that he can't get to it. And UMass looking a little tired, opening up room for a huck to Clyde. Clyde bids, but it's too far.
Oh, that's a tough one. Clyde open. It looked like maybe he thought, took a little time to get his head around it, and those extra steps, I think, might have given him a chance, but it was really close.
I mean, that is a perfect look. Your offense is built to generate that kind of opportunity, but Chambers just overcooks that touch a bit.
Great effort from Clyde, though, to try to make it happen. Now UMass got to work the full length and into the middle of their end zone here. Bit attempt coming empty, and this shot going up for UMass. Will this stay in bounds? And landing clearly out there. A little too much inside edge on that flick huck.
Maybe misread those lines. We've seen a lot of players struggle with that. Even if he had read it correctly, he would have had to do something pretty spectacular to keep it in bounds, though.
Chambers high stall. Open John Clyde and had no mark. Could have pumped that one.
A little bit of that help defense kind of catching them.
What a block.
Looks like a foul call based just on a shake of a head.
I think that Toby Paperno got to this disc in a way that it wouldn't affect play, but the question is, could he have made this play without contact? Did it require contact for him to make that block?
Yeah, it looks like he kind of comes into White there. Be curious to see what the observers say.
I kind of think I lean that way, that the only way for Paperno to leave his feet and get that block was going to require him to go through the back of White.
And the observer agrees. Foul upheld.
It's a little bit of a strange looking call because it doesn't seem like the contact had a big effect on the outcome of the play, but it's the defender's responsibility to make sure that the play they're making is not going to create dangerous contact.
Cade White had Bauer, but instead settles for a reset.
And we talked about the style of play of this Texas team. They're going to work it side to side until they get the look that they like.
A stone cold drop, Keith.
Just a little too much time to think there, I think, for the receiver, thinking about their next throw.
And so much pressure on these players, so much at stake.
A free inside shot for UMass. They're in the red zone.
Texas has to recover quickly.
You mentioned season's on the line. One team's going to go home in tears. And UMass moving it with pace right now.
The around
it for a score. Gavin Abrahamson, who has caught a few goals, gets UMass into the semifinals. And if you're Texas, what an effort. But that drop, a couple turnovers on that point, doing them in. And Zoodisc, welcome back to Nationals. And you're in the semifinals now.
All of our quarterfinals are finished now. Our semifinals are matched. And Texas, you could tell that is a tough turn of events.
Saw someone do the horns down in the background to celebrate for UMass. And a little bit insult to injury as Texas left wondering what happens on that DSP, the newly Keith Rayner coined double season point.
UMass manages to advance. This is a team that hasn't even qualified or been able to attend this tournament in 2 straight seasons. Last appeared in semifinals in 2017, and they are going back after a gritty battle with a tough Texas team.